हाय आर्यन। वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। क्या हाल है भाई? कैसा चल रहा है फिर संडे?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say, a big...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
अच्छा ही जा रहा है। फिर खाना हो गया? क्या था स्पेशल घर में?
And that has left him in a heap. Ambitious ball here. Played into space out wide. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, I wonder a little bit what role this guy, Mateus Cunha, has been asked to play here, Peter, because despite all his creativity and ball skills, he doesn't really have blistering pace to be an out-and-out winger or the strength to be a number 9. I just love it when he gets that free rein to roam wherever he wants. We'll have to wait and see on this.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Played out to the right. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Luis Suarez. And the finish! Goal! Arsenal! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 12 minutes is number 21, Luis Suarez.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Mount. Diogo Dalot. Can he latch on to this? Nice control. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Up he goes! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mateus Cunha is offering a wry smile there. Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Ahmad. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Great vision. And here's Neymar. And here's Van Basten. Plays the return pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Defending of the desperate variety. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. De Ligt. He won't be happy with that one. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Plays a sharp little ball here. Neymar has it out wide and in space. Maguire tries to clear. And here's Neymar. Oh, nice touch. That's a nicely weighted pass. Crosses it in, climbs up big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bruno Fernandes. Now Diallo. And the return pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And it's Dallo. Oh, sweet feet. He is through here. It's an early cross. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Mount. Can he get it through? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Mount. Now it's Matheus Cunha. He's in space and looking for options. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Van Basten. And it's Neymar. And this is Luis Suarez.
Has been indicated.
And this is Van Basten. Van Basten! Loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is Messi. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Arsenal. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Arsenal are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
welcome everyone, our lads.
And we're off again. And he was quick to react. De Ligt. Casemiro. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Rice. Neymar tries to dink it through. Chance, surely! Diogo Dalot. That's Mount. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. And it's Messi. And here's Van Basten. Oh, no joy this time. De Ligt with the clearance. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Crossed in early. And that has been cleared. Arsenal in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Neymar. Neymar goes pelting down that left-hand side. Bruno Fernandes.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Chooses to go cross-field. And it's Dalot. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Rice, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out to the left flank. Diogo Dalot. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rice. He can run onto that. It's Neymar! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Matheus Cunha. Mount. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Spread out to the left. Back towards the middle. Thinks about the shot. And he's straight offside. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Matheus Cunha. Coming on the field is number 30, Sheshko.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Messi, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Casemiro. Yaya Toure. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. Now there's a fine... Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
The goal scorer for Arsenal. After
Calm,
77
composed,
minutes,
confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A case now of complete control. Bruno Fernandes. Deep cross. He rises! He will be livid with himself.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And this is Luis Suarez. And this is Van Basten. Good ball, good take. Oh, important interception. Diogo Dalot. Arsenal are closing in on a comfortable win. Casemiro. Now Diallo. Oh, that's a key interception. Rice. That has been slung wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
In with the challenge. Casemiro. De Ligt. And it's Shaw. Out towards the flank. Passing nice and neat. Out to the left it goes. That is lovely. Mount, and the shot! Van Basten has created one goal already. Dink through. Maguire. Casemiro. So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Luis Suarez picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win.
Whew. Fucking tired, man. Whew. Such a tired day, man.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Oh, shooting chance! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
I doubt very... And Beckham! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Liverpool with their first corner. First in the game for either side, actually. And it's Kimmich. And here's Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That looks a good ball through. There's the shot! He has done it! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Owen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Big chance! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Why it's so taking so much of time, brothers? इतना टाइम क्यों ले रहा है यार? I think that's awesome.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Let's go.
So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5.
He's had a shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cristiano Ronaldo, good purposeful running this. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Knocks it into space. He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Turns and goes back. Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? That's been slipped through. Oh, important interception. Now that looks a decent ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Neymar. Neymar. And he's away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hazard. Hazard. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And the ball's come loose here. Rice. Van Basten. Rice. And that has left him in a heap. Neymar is onto this. Arsenal have reclaimed it. And here's Van Basten. Triol. To Hazard. Nuno Mendes. That's a good run down the left. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. No way through. Neymar. That pass has been well intercepted. 30 minutes gone. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's... And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Nice try, Ali.
Tries to play it through. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Decent chance!
Shabby.
Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Nice try.
Very well to deal with it.
Palmeiras certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Palmeiras with the corner. They're first. Nice interception, well timed. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. And he was alert to it. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here. Great vision. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Great ball, and and the shot! He scores!
So easy.
A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in it.
And Messi! Oh, terrific save.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And we've reached half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter.
Exit,
They've
bro,
been quicker
exit.
to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Arsenal have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. Here we go again. Van Basten. Messi! It's a loose ball.
Brother, don't play,
What a
yaar.
mistake. Great chance.
If you don't want to play,
And
don't
he hits
play.
the net.
Ali, don't play.
And it
Just
is
quit.
becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I won't leave, I'll score.
It's
I'll
a
keep
mass
on
exodus
score.
now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Neymar plays it short. Palmeiras could be danger here. Shoots! He has done it! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
But still he's not quitting,
And
right?
there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ferdinand. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Initially you could have done. Wasted my time. When that installation guy will come and अच्छा उसके लिए वेट करो यार ना करो
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
And here's Van Basten.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Owen. Eder Militao gets a foot in here. Soboslai. Nice bit of trickery. Spread it left. Soboslai. Owen. And it's Soboslai. He's found a way through. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now it's some... And again! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Kukçu. To Beckham. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Thuram. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Van Basten. And this is Neymar.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Neymar, looking for the run. And that was very necessary. Beckham, very much a man of this moment. Played out wide. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Owen.
Arsenal are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Messi. Owen. Thuram. Knocks it into space. He has a look up. Messi's cross. "30 minutes gone." Kukçu. And it's Soboslai. Played into space out wide. It's a promising position. Owen. Messi. Back into the middle. Arsenal finding... Van Basten! Mbappe. Pedri. And it's Messi. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's had it nicked away. Szoboszlai. Oh, that's well spotted.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Good ball, good take. Hernandez crosses. Bayer deals with that nice and simple. Opts for safety. Nicely aimed pass. Owen is onto it in a flash. Pedri, who's set up one goal so far. And that's put paid to a promising move. Van Basten. Deftly away. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
And we are back on the way.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That's very neat. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Szoboszlai takes a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! Neymar looking for a runner. But that has not gone well. Kukçu. Now it's Owen. Searching pass he's played there. Out to the right. Owen. Oh, that's fabulous. He can get that clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. For Yaya Toure. It's a good spell of possession, this. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Looking for options for movement. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Thuram. No, again, there's no way through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
And it's made its way to him. He is through here. Neymar. Messi. Beckham. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. And the through ball. He's in a good position here. That's going to go a long way. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Looking to go deep. Pickford claims it without any fuss.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Yaya Toure. Xavi Alonso. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Tries to play it through. Neymar. A header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Maldini deals with that comfortably.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Opts to play it back. And the finish! Really well taken goal. Arsenal are level. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Substitution for Arsenal, number 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Ball's played through. That is good alertness. Xavi Alonso is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Substitution in progress.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And it's Soboslai. Now it's Haaland. Look at the space here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Messi. Stojkovic. He's fizzed it forward. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
He's having a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And it's played into the middle. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's the end. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Arsenal.
The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver. So we're up and running. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can...
Oh, smashing header! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods. And that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, they've got it again. Now, can they get him away? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Roberto Carlos. Serginho. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Owen. Owen running with the ball. Kante calmly anticipates. Schneider. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Bellingham powering forward here. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Neymar. Neymar does well to get it back. Neymar. Played into the box. Kante clears it away. Now it's Owen. Big chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Arsenal with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Ajax are looking to go forward now. That pass has been well intercepted. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Gets a good foot in there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ajax look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And this is Ronaldo, and he's on his way! Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Defending was strong and firm. Schneider. Over to the left. Pings it, he rises! Well, now it's a race for them. This time, surely! Just off target.
Batistuta is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Searching passes, header! No, not the best of headers. Not the most accurate pass. Xavi Alonso. Arsenal finding their passes. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Relentless! Just relentless! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Beckenbauer. Bellingham. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here and they're just tearing it up at will.
Arsenal absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Arsenal are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Owen. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Messi. Schneider. And here's Bellingham. Good ball, good take. And he's taking no chances there. Now this could be a chance. Ferdinand, great chance! Neymar, who does have an assist to his name, and he's worked it through. Now it's Neymar. He's found the way through. Tries a shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Three-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Oh, that's a key interception.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Little pass back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nicely aimed pass. Messi.
The attendance for this
Beckenbauer.
match was 51,800.
Spread it left. Played back in. Conte. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great ball if he can get there. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot! Sticks it away! It is no contest. It is a landslide. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, Bellingham! And yes, it's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Ajax grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Now it's Owen.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Stood up well to him there. Adams. Owen receives it in a wide position. Owen with the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Roberto Carlos. It's Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely spread. Now it's Owen. He has found the way through. Conte. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Almost 75 minutes on the clock. It's Schneider! Oh, it's come loose. Eder Militao clears it away. And it's Bellingham. Steaming on goalwards.
Substitution for Ajax.
Corner number 2 then.
Messi. Number 27, Serginho. Coming on the
And
field.
now a sudden chance to counter.
Ludovic Jolie. Number 11, Hazard. Substitution taking
Cannavaro.
place.
Looking for the run. And he's picked out the run. Schneider looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he's had it nicked away. Schneider really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
There's the shot! Really well taken goal.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
As if 3 weren't enough. This big header! And that has flown over.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Yaya Toure. Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Julie. Now they could break here. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Hazard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That looks a good ball through. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
No way through, so back it comes. Hazard. Time added on 4 minutes. Played down the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Julie. Schneider. Now it's Batistuta. Thuram. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund, it really is a tremendous arena. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets...
There's the shot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind
Full
of him
ticket
to
must finish
oblige
up.
so early.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, sweet feet. Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Skills करेगा देखना चाहिए.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
But he's shot a goal! Messi. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal!
गेम इतना heavy क्यों हो रहा है फिर से?
Lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Smart assist है क्या ये भोसड़ी वाला?
Oh, beautifully dispatched.
इतना heavy हो रहा है गेम फिर से यार मेरा.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And here's Neymar. Knocks it into space. Rummenigge. And he's there to retrieve it. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi. Cross into big header. Oh, he's got
ये मादर चौथ स्मार्ट असिस्ट लग रहा है यार मेरे को. बैंच पे इतना गेम हैवी हो जा रहा है मेरा, पता नहीं कैसे बैंच पे.
He's in plenty of space here. Neymar has it out wide and in space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi, good ball, good take.
साला मेरा प्लेयर कैसे बॉल छोड़ दे रहे हैं?
Oh, what has happened here? Referee has just said play on. Owen was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That has not gone well.
भाग दिया.
Looking to play him in. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
किसको देता है यार?
Well, played right into his path.
किसको दे रहा था मैं बॉल? सेंटर में दे रहा था. बॉल देता कहाँ पता
Well,
नहीं.
that had
ये
the makings of
देखो.
something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into
सारा
nothing.
काम ना इसी टाइम पे कर लो आज.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
ठीक है.
Played out wide. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Some good work on the right flank here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's picked his way through. Rummenigge! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Iraq with the corner, there first. Messi goes short. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. The most accurate pass. Now, can they get him away? Ah, that's a fine interception. That's really well cleared. Davids. Iraq are looking to break at pace. Messi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Saliba gets it clear. Oh, this looks sharp. Probing pass. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's lofted through here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
मेरा प्लेयर रुक क्यों जा रहा है भाई मेरे?
Ferdinand. Xavi Alonso.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. We are into overtime. He's found a way through. Messi, a player who needs no introduction.
Seriously?
Now this could be a chance. And now they can clear their lines.
इतना heavy game, बाप रे, दिमाग खराब.
A breathless ending. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all sweat. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution for Iraq. Number 20.
So we're into the second 45.
Coming on the field.
Owen. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
It is a corner.
Substitution for Iraq. Number 8. Ruben Diaz. Coming on to replace him is
Messi with the short one.
14. Daniel Van.
Oh, important interception. And it's Xavi Alonso. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good take in a good area. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Messi does well to get it back. Looking for options for movement. That pass isn't the best. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had it taken off him. We have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Owen.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Iraq appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Real chance! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And yes, it's him again. Little checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Arsenal go into the lead. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's played it in low. And that should get the job done.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their...
And the shots!
बे तेरी इजी डिफेंस छोड़ दिया वहां से बॉल लेके निकल गया वो इजीली
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
इजी रोक सकता था यार जाने दिया मैंने उसको
Substitution for Iraq. Number 13.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Replace him is
So all square and not for the first time.
substitution.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Aubameyang. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Thinks about the shot. Van Balten clears it away. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Rummenigge. Messi is onto this. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That looks a decent ball. Xavi Alonso. Messi. Now this could be a chance. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Owen.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Arsenal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
लैग क्यों हो रहा है नाटक फालतू लास्ट मिनट में भी
It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Skillfully cut out.
He
is
Aubameyang.
so at ease on the ball. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Thuram goes direct. Tries to play it through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Just eases him off the ball. It's a sharp pass. Nice-looking ball. Cristiano Ronaldo.
लैग
He's there to belt it away.
जानबूझ के कर रहा है क्या वो हरकत साला आरामी क्या पता डाल दे
4 added minutes has been
Great
indicated.
vision, and he's picked it up out wide, delivers the ball. Keeper's dealt with that. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Messi hurtling down that right flank, and it's been played through. Bayer claims comfortably. Now it's Luis Suarez. Aubameyang. Judge, surely! Hazard is flagged offside. And that's it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Cruzeiro.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
Clarence Seedorf is good enough to mix it up there with the best on the planet.
In practically every position.
Yeah, he can perform a whole number of roles in keeping with that Dutch trait of total football, and he can have the swaying influence here too.
Gerrard. Cannavaro. And it's Thuram. Oh, what has happened? Real chance! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Bale. Well read. Nice interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Pelé. It's a really well-measured ball. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Cruzeiro with the corner. They're first. Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Seedorf threads one in. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved. Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's picked his way through. Owen tries a shot! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down.
It's Pelé! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cruzeiro have their second corner now. Thuram getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And they're back on the ball again. Vinicius Junior. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And this is Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. Xavi Alonso. And the pass is intercepted. Bale is onto it in a flash. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's through here. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Arsenal are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Aims beyond the defence. Chance! Goal! Cruzeiro! And again they hit the front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Vinicius Junior shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Cruzeiro go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And this is Bale. Great ball, and he's in here. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about...
He's had a shot! Relentless, just relentless. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there.
Oh, it's a foul, they're right on the edge of the box. Arsenal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Bayer, in the context of the game, he must save it. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. And that's a poor penalty.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
This possibly the last play of the half. Cannavaro getting this one clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. And we're underway again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pelé.
That's just playing it safe. And
Oh, he's been caught napping. Looking tidy in possession here. And he's there to get it away. Well, that has not gone well. Looking for the run. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Pele. Neymar. Gerrard. And this is Bale. Vinicius to... And a chance! Oh, taken with style. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Another one. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Brazil.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieira. Neymar. That is ended up in no man's land. Played back in. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. It's a promising position. Xavi Alonso. And here's Owen. That's a terrific header. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Xavi Alonso. And it's Messi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
First quarter of an hour gone. Messi looking tidy in possession here. Cruyff. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Van Basten. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Yaya Toure. Vardiol gets over and intercepts. Yamal. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. That's beautifully weighted. And Owen! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
After 24 minutes is number 14, Michael Owen.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Owen. Vardiol does well to get it back. Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nice looking ball. It's a really well measured ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Tries a shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Brazil! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Brazil take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Messi. Xavi Alonso. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Cruyff. And it's Yaya Toure. Toure showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Van Basten. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he get it through? Oh, perfectly measured that. Vardiol is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
2 added minutes.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Now, can they get him away? Played out to the right. Yaya Toure. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away?
That gets things going for the second half.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he was quick to react. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Pele! And he shoots! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cannavaro gets it away. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Yamal, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, that was never going to make it. Triol. And Vardiol. And back to the goalkeeper. Out to the right. Now it's Yamal. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Driving forward. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Yaya Toure. So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Messi. Van Basten. Quarter of an hour into the second half. He's looking wide. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That has not gone well. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Van Basten. Played through into space.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Yaya Toure. Played into the middle. Big header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number
It's their
23,
second corner of the game.
Xabi Alonso.
And it's been taken
Number
short.
9, Van Basten.
Looking to go deep.
Number 14.
And it's point-blank header!
Coming on the field.
He will be
Number
livid with
22,
himself.
Hazard. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 97, Aubameyang.
Now it's Pele. Ferdinand kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Thuram. A probing pass. Yaya Toure.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Spread neatly. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Out to the left it goes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Neymar. Over to the left. Chance to deliver. Vardiol can get it clear. It's a mighty effort! Aubameyang is flagged offside.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Neymar. Coming on the field. Number 20. Iniesta.
Well-timed, excellent interception.
Mbappe.
Yamal.
Substitution in progress.
Now it's Eto'o. Yamal has it in a wide position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's gone loose. Great vision. Eto'o!
Brazil really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Rodri. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Azar. Looking for the run. That is good alertness. Rodri can see things others simply cannot. And back to the keeper they go.
Has been indicated.
Rodri. And here's Eto'o. Nicely aimed pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Again, that is a tale of one that got away.